season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Believe it or not, music mogul and entrepreneur Sean Diddy Combs has as many kids as he's had aliases. The artist formerly known as Puff Daddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, and Brother Love still goes by Diddy on Twitter and Instagram, where the proud papa regularly posts about his 6 children. While he topped the 2017 Forbes Entertainers list with a net worth of $820 million, Diddy told people that his greatest accomplishment was fatherhood. It would be easy for the offspring of one of the most successful producers in history to simply kick back and enjoy the family cash. But Diddy's kids are striking out on their own. Here's what they look like and what they're up to today.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I got the wee girls, these boys, and they're like, they're really tired.
Quincy Brown, while his biological father is 80s R&B singer Al B. Sure, who fathered him with fashion model Kim Porter before Porter got with Diddy. Quincy Brown says Diddy is his true dad.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Was signed by Fan in 2016.
From the gun, Harmon.
Going
down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Which was renewed for a 3rd season in May 2018. Acting in the hit drama has allowed Quincy to keep in touch with his musical side. He released his 2nd single of 2018, Don't Know Nothing, in March. Justin Combs. The oldest of Diddy's biological children, Justin Combs, is the son of the
operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And our intern at Uptown Records. He revealed to the Daily Mail that he wanted to be a football player growing up, but broke his leg in the last year of high school. He was able to live his dream vicariously through Justin.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he didn't stop there. Hilton posted in 2018, the new face at Harvard, my intelligent, handsome son who has a heart of gold. Christian Combs. He's Diddy's first child by Kim Porter. These days, Christian Combs may be better known by his rap name, Kim Combs. He released his debut mixtape in April 2018.
Coleman now.
Since his own man.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
What's up? Yeah, we could be there. Yep. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
All right.
They'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
All right, good. I've been doing shit either today or tomorrow. I said I've been doing it tonight or tomorrow.
To throw on second down. Harmon. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Yeah. All right, cool. Shit, I don't know. I'll probably right after this game and shit.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as well as a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, well, let's do something then. All right. Bet. Yeah, let's do something. Bet.
The 7th play now of this
It don't matter. It's whatever. I think I got a couple left too. I think I got like 4 or 5 left for still in that case that I had. But yeah, we could get it. Huh? I think it covered 6 and 12. All right. Yeah. All right.
Kids that Diddy had the keep corner linking up with Sarah Chapman. The girls have already started modeling with the full blessing of Daddy Diddy. In February 2018,
operating from the gun. Harmon gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
Chance Combs. Chance Combs is the only one of Diddy's kids that he shares with Atlanta photographer Sarah Chapman, who met the New York rapper the same year he met Kip Porter, while the drama man.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. On the tackle was Dane Cruikshank.
But that call makes sense because he was throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Listen, I am a constituent and a friend. I ain't in politics. I am in the for-profit business. You understand me? I ain't trying to be in politics. I'm not interested. I think I can get more done unrestricted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bound.
Looking to throw on second down. Harmon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at it return.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 40. And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Rocky as a blizzard, the nigga flex got bigger, my wrist is so chilly and froze. Really, I'm colder than ever, my My niggas going for whatever. Niggas gripped up, fifth tucked in the snowstorm or the weather. Sandstorm or the desert. Hands drawn on the desert. Leave his whole body bloody like Shorty the...
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Here's Coleman. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that... cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Here we go. 319! 319!
Coleman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
To a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
To throw on 2nd down. Harmon. This will be caught at about the 6. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Here's Coleman on the toss. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They just get the play off. Now Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. Mariota now on 2nd down. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Mariota now from the 50. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready? Blue 18. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Right back to him on first down. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to throw on second down. Harmon. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Bills on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Green 39.
From the gun, Harmon. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
On 1st and 10, Harmon. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Dion Lewis to return. And nice work on the return. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw Mariota. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 23 yards on the play.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Mariota sets up the screen to Lewis. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss worked very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a 1st down.
Mariota on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mariota. Smith catches left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mariota. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. So give them the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll sneak it with Mariota, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Back to throw. Harmon. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jurrell Casey. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. To throw on second down. Harmon. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers.
It's a foot race. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Colby Listenby, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Lewis. And an alley to run. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Extra point try now for Succop. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Operating from the gun. Harmon. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as they'll get this up only to about the 41. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Bills on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Harmon. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
One. Set. Flag in. Keep it rolling. Flag it up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Shaq Lawson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first.
And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Sharp with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Suckabout to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. Get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harmon. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Mariota. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on second down. Harmon going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. Looking to throw. Harmon.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here's Lewis. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. To throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught by Sharp for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Sharp, 30 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Mariota, and this is caught, and it's a three-point game. So that effort gives him a three-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
This fielded at the 2. And an excellent return there as he up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Bills on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bruce Irvin in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this team. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Three. Keep it rolling. Three. Keep it rolling. Three.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 42 yards out. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And here come the Bills. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy who's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. Wound up being intercepted.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Tennessee, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.